YouTube, what is going on? It's been a long 8 months. No content, but lots of changes happening in the background. As you can see here, we now have a Copper State Corals Frag tank plumbed into the 525 here. We also got a new cabinet on the side and a bunch of other changes from the top down. Probably can make 5 or 6 different videos on all the changes, but what I'll do here is I'll give a quick summary. I'll try to hit on all the key features from what's changed. Kind of start from the top down, we'll go through the equipment, and then we will end the video with, I'll ramp up the blue lights and I'll stop talking and I'll just show you some of the coral so you can get a good feel of how it looks. But equipment wise, top down, we ended up hanging the AI blades. Ashley went through a couple changes throughout the lights here. You can see here there's a little knockout. I did have the rail system. About 2 months ago, I ended up hanging these from the ceiling. Why I did that was I want to build a canopy. You see in my 425 video, probably sometime last year, a couple of videos back, I made a canopy. I planned to do the same thing with this one. I just like how it hides the light spill in the room. So the lights are now hung. We also added in top lids, custom lid here, Copper State Coral. So a lot of the changes with some of how we're hanging the gear, but parameter wise, nothing has changed too much on the tank. That's been the most important part. I have a lot of new acros. Bill Murray here, a bunch of stuff from Worldwide Coral, and the Zoa Garden / trees really starting to fill in here. So that's been awesome seeing that come together. Like I said here, we'll do an end video with all of the goodies that are happening coral wise. We do have now 4 MP40s in the back. And we have a Nero 7 I just added about a month ago. I wanted the Nero 7 to kind of see right here, just sneak down the back wall to help kick up with some of that debris in the back. So that's done a really good job of stirring up some detritus. All right, now going down a little further, going to the control cabinet, we have not too much change down here. We have on the right here, I have all of the power bricks. One really important thing I think a lot of reefers should start looking into is adding cooling. This cabinet will get over 100 degrees sometime in the summer months. So on Amazon, I found this AC Infinity kit, and it's a smart controller. So I have a fan in the back pointed at my power bricks, and this drastically brought temps down. And it's smart, so as temps rise, the fan automatically will increase as needed. So that keeps temps pretty stable, around 80 degrees, 83, even in the summer months. For the Frag tank over here, that's definitely a big new. We have, I know it's kind of sloppy, I haven't added these up to the sidewall here, but all these electronics and flow sensors are for the Frag system. So we added that in. Really excited to get the Frag tank going. I did not want to have a standalone. I wanted to just keep one system, one filtration, all the same elements. So that's been awesome. This has been running for about probably 4 or 5 months and really starting to grow. And it's kind of loaded up with Carolina algae here, but got some goodies for local reefers if you're in Arizona. So that's the control cabinet. Moving over here, not too much has changed. You see now we plumbed in. This is the in and the out for the Frag tank. So that's where it gets pulled and dumps back in. Just for the video's sake, I have my refugium and lights on right now with the pump. So normally This comes on at nighttime off of the main display light schedule. And my local buddy here, Trident Cove, hooked me up with some of his Himalayan stipita. Probably totally butchering that, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the red macroalgae does a lot better with lower elements. I always had a problem keeping my nitrates up. So my green macroalgae would always die. The red, for some reason, just does a lot better in lower nutrients. That has been growing like a weed. Probably added that about a month ago. Started off the size of a golf ball, and it's well worth, I'd say, softball, small volleyball size, so it's definitely going. What else? Oh, so another big thing we added was, so I dose all for reef in a day, and then at nighttime, I run the calc stir from the, there's a calc stir at nighttime that I run. Sorry, there might be a weird transition into this part of the video. My phone just told me I am out of storage, so apologies on that. Nighttime, calc stir drips, so both the refugium pump to keep this spinning, and the calc stir drips right over the pump to help with the mix. All comes on at night. When I am running off of that is, we have the dose. So the dose feeds on the right, it pulls from the ATO, hits the dose, goes into the cabinet, drips into the stir, and that's how it doses the calc wasser. Left side, pretty straightforward, all for reef. We have the all for reef container in the back, the Voss container for the Neptune. I have 2 spare Komodas. I'll probably get back on 2 down the road if I struggle with elements like phosphate. I might drip back in the Nopox, but for now I'm just running it all natural. So this cabinet is from IKEA. They have a lot of killer deals you can just put together yourself. I don't have the dimensions, but if you guys want it in the video, put it in the comments. We can make a little separate one on that. But this is super clean, be able to hide that. You have the CO2 scrubber. I have the Fish of Hex recirculating kit. So that's right into the Red Sea Skimmer 600 DC platform. Other than that, not a lot, too much other stuff. We have a Core 15 dedicated for the Frag tank. So on my controller here, I'm able to control both tanks at once. So when I feed, for example, both these 2 tanks power down to 1%. I'm able to feed both tanks. I have a little tang in here, little Tamani tang. He's hiding. Keeps this tank nice and clean of hair algae. That's pretty much it. Equipment-wise, I'm probably spacing on something here, but like I said, be more videos starting to come in. The wife's getting more involved, so that's fun. It's always nice when you can do something with your partner. But that is the quick run through of where we're at with the tank. If you haven't, please like and subscribe, and we will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.